everybody. Welcome to the Hallmark podcast. And we are very excited today. We have a very special guest, one of the queens of the Hearties. We have Erin Krakow here. And Erin, thank you so much for coming on talk with us.
You are way too kind, but my absolute pleasure. Happy to be here. Happy to chat with you about all things When Calls the Heart.
Yes, we're excited about the new season coming up. And the first question I wanted to ask is, do you have a favorite moment from season 8? I know it's tough.
I do. Oh, wait, season 8?
Season 8, sorry, last season.
Yeah, gosh, I was just expecting that you were asking about season 9. A favorite moment from season 8, I'm not going to lie, it feels like forever ago. And so I probably do have favorite moments, but I'm just having a really hard time remembering them right now because I've been focused on season 9.
Yeah.
So let me think about
I have some season 9 questions.
If I think of something, I'll circle back.
Okay, yeah, let's do it. All right. Okay. So for season 9, are they going to be able, now that we have sort of more stable working with COVID protocols and everything like that, do you think, are we going to get more of the kids in season 9 than we got in season 8?
Short answer, yes, but still not a ton. I think we were continuing to be really cautious, and so there aren't a ton of scenes with the whole class packed into the schoolhouse. We're getting some more scenes with little Jack, which have been nice, and there are some fun scenes with the Hope Valley kids, but hopefully, if we're lucky enough to get a season 10, we'll have even more of the kids. That would be great.
Yeah, so you have a new little Jack, Highland Goodrich. That must be fun.
Yeah. Yes, he was such a delight. I mean, I'm so excited for the Hearties to meet Highland. He's so cute and so funny and very present, and was often like improvising little things in the scene that we ended up keeping because they're just so darling. I of course miss and am going to miss Lincoln and Gunnar, who played Little Jack for a number of years, but I think that they were ready to move on, and we of course only want what's best for them. So we're off and running with Highland, and I think everyone's just going to love him.
So cute. So when Elizabeth chooses Lucas at the end of season 8, did you have any idea that was who she was going to pick until you got the script, or was it a surprise for you?
Oh, no, it wasn't a surprise. It was something that so many people were talking about for a really long time, and there was a lot of back and forth. And I think we all really felt like we couldn't go wrong because both Kevin and Chris are such outstanding actors and just, great human beings on top of that. But no, it wasn't a surprise to me when I read the script.
Cool. Is it hard shooting a romantic scene like the scene on the bridge?
Hard for what reason? What? Be more specific with me.
Well, is it hard to get in the moment? And I mean, this is one of your colleagues. This is, is it challenging as an actor to get there, or not?
I mean, well, I don't know that there's any good way for me to answer this without being on the receiving end of some judgment. I think that it wasn't hard because Chris and I have been playing these characters for a long time, and we've been building up to this moment, and so it all felt like it played out pretty naturally. We of course are in character. It's all very professional. It's not like
right.
For those reasons. It felt hard for other reasons, like we were in the middle of a massive windstorm packed onto this bridge with our crew.
Wow.
Nervous that trees might be falling down, so everyone was sort of looking to the sky to make sure that we were staying safe. But no, I mean, Chris is, as I said, an amazing actor, a true professional, and a great friend, and we just approached it with a lot of care and respect for one another.
We'd like to take a second from this episode of the podcast to celebrate our sponsor of this episode, and that is the Hallmarkies Patreon.
Do you love Hallmarkies podcast?
Do you want an inside scoop into what happens on the podcast?
Do you want early access to episodes and loads of cool perks?
Now is the time to become a patron of Hallmarkies podcast.
By becoming a patron, you get to access our patron Facebook group.
You can request episodes or even be a guest on the podcast.
And most importantly, any patron can join our monthly movie watch-alongs with stars like Paul Campbell, Natalie Hall, and more.
It's as low as $2 a month to join in and become a special part of the Hallmarkies family.
Please consider, and we will love you forever.
Go to patreon.com/Hallmarkies.
That's patreon.com/Hallmarkies.
You excited for season 9? What Elizabeth is going to learn and grow for people to watch the new season?
I really am. Yeah, I think it's been a complicated few years for our Elizabeth, and it'll be really nice to get to share with the fans this new chapter where she's reconnecting with her joy and her heart and starting to build a little family with Lucas and little Jack. And I think our fans are really going to enjoy seeing this side of Elizabeth again.
Yeah, I know, we're looking forward to it. Who would you say is the biggest goof on set?
Biggest goof. I mean, Pascal and I don't know if we've ever gotten through a scene without there being some kind of laughter. So she cracks me up a lot. Kevin really keeps me laughing. Like he's very silly in our scenes together. The biggest goof. I mean, Highland had a lot to say about farts, so that was pretty funny. I don't know. Everybody's pretty easygoing and fun-loving, and we just have a really good time on set. I don't know who's the biggest goof though, but those are some lovable goofs that I work with.
Very good. So we all loved Ned and Florence's wedding in season 8. That was the highlight. And I was just wondering what it's like to stage a Hope Valley wedding like that, an episode like that.
Oh, great question. Yeah, much anticipated. There are a lot of people who work very hard to bring it to life. We've had a few weddings over the course of our show, and they've all been a little different, but it just takes a lot of planning and energy from, our art department, props, wardrobe. There's special hair and makeup for these things. There's just a lot that goes into it. So yeah, that was a long answer, but the short answer is just a lot of work. That's how we bring them to life.
Yeah.
And they're typically shot in one day. We just have a really big day where we just do the whole wedding. And that's usually I want to say we do the ceremony and the reception on the same day, but I could be wrong about that. It might be 2. I'll have to look back.
Cool. Can you give us any hints of what to expect in season 9?
Sure.
Yeah.
What do you want to know about?
Well, so we've heard that Jesse and Claire aren't in this season. Is that right?
That's right. Yeah. They're homesteading. Their characters are homesteading somewhere as newlyweds. But they're not in Hope Valley with us this season, sadly. We miss them.
But we have some new characters coming in. And that's always fun.
Yes, we do love to bring in our new characters, and they often come with a bit of mystery. And May Sue is one of those characters, played beautifully by Amanda Wong. And I think everyone is just going to really love getting to know that character. And
yeah, that'll be exciting.
What can I tell you? I'm trying to think of what I can tell you without giving too much away. It's always tricky.
I guess we're going to get lots of cute little moments between Lucas and Elizabeth, and look forward to that.
There will be a lot of sweet moments between those two lovebirds. Yeah, pretty nice scenes between us. It's not all, silky smooth. There's a few little bumps in the road, but in general, it's nice to see them happy together.
Yeah. Well, and I'm excited to see Faith take over and be the head doctor. That's going to be fun.
Yes, I know. I'm excited for her. I think she's had a lot of really great empowering moments as a woman in charge. That's one of the themes throughout the season, I think, is like figuring out what's most important to you in life, standing up for yourself, and she does a really good job at both of those things.
Great. Yeah, I'm excited to see what happens with Gowan after last season.
It's always something with that guy, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, he just when you think you know what's going on with him, he surprises you. So Gowan will keep you on your toes this season, just as he has every other season.
Well, and we have the whole race for mayor. That's looking forward to that.
Yes, we do, and we won't make you wait too long. You'll find out pretty soon who the mayor is. But it's a job that many people in town want, and yeah, even that it's got some comedy, some drama, some of the unexpected. It's a fun storyline for sure.
We'd like to take a second and thank our sponsor for this episode of the podcast. It's the Hallmarkies merch store.
Are you looking for that perfect gift for the postable, Hearty, or Hallmarky in your life?
What about getting that t-shirt or hoodie that will help you stand out at your next holiday party?
Now is the time to check out the Hallmarkies merch store.
Full of festive designs by artists like Jessica Miller, Carrie from Hallmark Comics, and more.
You can even have more than just shirts, but totes, cell phone cases, notebooks, mugs, and more.
And it isn't just Hallmark. We have designs for Anna Green Gables, Man from Snowy River, The Nanny, and more.
Every purchase at the merch store goes to help support the podcast and allows us to make the great content you know and love.
There are frequent sales, so go to tpublic.com/stores/Hallmarkies or see the link in the description.
That's tpublic.com/stores/Hallmarkies.
Well, we like to end our interviews with just a few fun, silly questions.
Okay.
First, what is the best ice cream flavor?
To me, well,
Mhm.
obviously. Oh no, here we go. It's like as soon as I think of one, I was about to say vanilla bean. Like I really like it simple, but not French vanilla bean. But then I started thinking about poor strawberry. And when strawberry is done well and it's like fresh strawberry, oh gosh, that's so good. But then the part of me that really likes chocolate worries I'm going to be hurting the feelings of cookies and cream, because that one's a delight with the chunks of Oreo.
Yeah, you just have like
I
a
would like a scoop of all three, please.
Yeah, a cone with 3 scoops. There you go. What's your favorite?
We could make it a banana split.
Yeah, that sounds good. What's your favorite color?
Blue.
What music are you into?
Anything my brother is playing or singing, that comes first. But I like, what I've been listening to a lot recently is the Encanto soundtrack.
Nice.
Those tunes are bops. They get stuck in my head so fast. I do not talk about Bruno. That song is just constant. If you haven't watched that movie or listened to it, I highly recommend.
I agree. What is your go-to date night food?
I don't have just one. I do like sushi, and I like Italian, and Mexican is fun. I really like Mexican food. So there's 3 options.
Good. All right. Dogs or cats?
Dogs.
Beaches or mountains?
Beaches.
What's your favorite holiday to celebrate?
Well, it was Thanksgiving for a long time. But maybe it's my birthday. Is this my birthday holiday?
Yeah, it counts. It counts.
Typically, my birthday typically falls at the beginning of our season, and so it's usually an opportunity um, for like a gathering with some of our cast and crew, and it's just a nice way to reconnect. So that's kind of felt like a good holiday. And also, you know what, I'll say, Canadian Thanksgiving is a favorite. Pascal usually has a bunch of us over, and that's a really nice way to celebrate together. So those are a couple.
Cool. Good. All right. Last question. What is your favorite Hallmark or romantic movie?
Hallmark or, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, goodness. Well, I have barely scratched the surface in both departments. Oh, this is really hard. So, okay, I love the movie While You Were Sleeping.
So good.
That is a fave. I also really like The Notebook, but I tend not to watch the end because it's just so sad. And a favorite Hallmark movie.
You can pick one of your own.
No, I can't pick one of my own, really. That's a little, come on. Thank you for saying that, but I'm not gonna go that direction. I will say the movie that was, thought up, produced, and starred in, Pascal and Kevin created this incredible movie that was shot in Hawaii, and blanking on the name right now.
You had me at Aloha.
You had me at Aloha. Of course you did. Of course you did. I loved that movie. It was so fun to see both of them in action, and gosh, I mean, it was an advertisement for Hawaii almost, because you can't watch that movie without wanting to book a flight and go there. It's just such a stunning backdrop to their love story in that movie. So yeah, I'll go with that one. You had me at Aloha.
There you go. You did it. You answered all the questions.
I did it. And you know what? I answered some of those questions pretty quickly. I wasn't waffling, and I'm proud of myself about that.
Yeah, you nailed it. It was great. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Really appreciate
my pleasure.
You taking time to talk with us, and we're looking forward to the new season. Best of luck with everything, and we'll look forward to
so much.
to
I
recapping
hope you really
it.
like it.
Yeah.
Sounds
all right.
Good. Okay, great. Have a good day.
Bye. I'd like to thank Erin for taking the time to talk with us. It was so much fun. Please leave all your thoughts in the comment section or on Twitter. We'd love to hear what you have to say. And please make sure that you are listening to our recaps of the new season when calls the Hallmarkies. We're going to be covering the season, so you don't want to miss it. And please like this video. Please subscribe to the channel. Please, if you are listening on iTunes, please leave us your ratings and reviews. We appreciate that so much. We also have the Patreon group and merch store. And in the merch store, we have tons of Hearties inspired merch. So please take a look at that. And thanks again to Erin, and we'll talk to y'all later. Bye, everyone.